Record. Hello, my name is Vinay Jaraj Barbe, and today's date is 07th of December 2023, and I'm here to discuss about the HDLC life cycle, which is very important topics and a very important concept in the Java that you need to follow while if you are supposed to develop the web applications. Because like developing the web application, there are much more things that you need to remember. Like there are such a suppose testing domains are different. Developing the project while front end and the back end and their maintenance and deployment the project in the proper manner for the end user. Like if they are looking your project, then it must be attractive and it must be easy to use and easy to debug as well for the developer. So it has some kind of rules and stages that you need to follow while developing the web applications. So in case without using an life cycle model, the development of the software product, it is not a some kind of systematic and disciplined manner. So in case there are a team which is supposed to develop the uh, web application or the software product, there must be clear understanding among the team representative about when and what to do in the time. Otherwise, it would be point to too much of like project failures, or that you can say the some kind of problems are occurred if you are not following the HDLC life cycle. So, talking about the HDFC life cycle, it is an criteria for the each phase that your each tasks are supposed to define in a multiple phases, or you can say the uh, like multiple pages. So suppose if you suppose the front end, so for the front end purpose, developer supposed to uses the front end, and for the back end, then there are the back end engineer that make the back end part, and for the testing purpose, there are testers who are test or project, and also they are looking for the SQL queries as well, and after that deployment, like if you deploy your project in the AWS, then you need to clarify and you need to deploy the project amongst the successfully while deploying the project. And after that, maintenance. So maintenance means suppose if there are problems, then the perfect person which are supposed to responsible for the errors, they need to clear it and send it to the uh, for the deployment team, or you can say the hosting team. So let us discuss one by one among these. So first, each stage one, each planning and the requirement of the analysis. So requirement analysis, it is the most important and necessary stage in the ADLC. Like suppose there are some senior members of the team performing with the inputs from all the stakeholders and domain experts, or you can say the SMEs in the industry. So planning for the quality assurance requirement and the identification for the risk associated with the project is also done at this stages. And second one is it is an defining requirements, that once the requirement analysis is done, the next step is certainly represent and document the software requirement and get the accepted from the project stakeholders. And after that, like this is an accomplished through the SRS. So SRS specified the software requirement specifications document which is contains all the product requirement to the constructed and developed during the project life cycle. And after that, it has comes through the designing the software. So designing the software in the proper manner for the end user, which is looks attractive, and also it has too much of like mixing designing. It's not a proper way to designing the software. So there are some rules, and also it is on the next page is about to bring all down all the knowledge of requirement analysis and designing the software project. The phase is the product of the last two, like input from the customer and requirement gathering. And after that comes to the development of the project. So in the phase of the HDLC, the actual development begins and the programming is built. The implementation of the design begins with concerting writing the code which is reusable and which is easy to debug, proper naming convention there. So this could be the part of the development of the project. And after that, fifth stage is deployment the project. Suppose like if you create the project and if you want to deploy in some kind of Netlify or Vercel, then you need to know about how you deploy your project on the Netlify or Vercel or AWS. There are some steps or there are some rules there that you need to follow while deployment your project. And after that there are comes the maintenance. So basically maintenance like it's maintenance defining all the members in the team, that suppose there are the 5 members of team, then if they are responsible for making the project page, then obviously they know how to fix it and how to fix the problem, because some kind of error are there. So that is why we are supposed to work in the 5 team, that everyone has a different state of mind and they are using their minds to develop the project. So that is basically your HDLC in the Java. Thank you.